lave en tur, hvor vi beskriver, hvad der sker?
Ja!
Så kom med!
Ja! Det er meget, meget imponerende, det her.
Like the black line and the red line.
Vi er oppe og kigge på Silkeborg BikePark, og jeg har lige fået en lille rundtur af chefen for det her Trailtools, som er firmaet, som graver og bygger det her.
So, my name is Mark McClure. I'm from Manchester in the UK, but I now live in Portugal. I design and build mountain bike trails and I work all over the world. So I'm on the road for about 10, 11 months of the year in lots of different countries. Trailtools.eu, so I'm the owner, director of that organisation, but we basically work like a collective. So we work with other trail builders from all over the world to either educate them or bring them into our projects. So allow us to create bike parks, trail centres, and all the kinds of things that people want to go and have fun on their mountain bike with. I started trail building illegally when I was about 13 or 14 because we didn't have any kind of trails at home that we were allowed to ride or that kind of wanted to ride. We wanted jumps and more features, technical trails. So in 2006-07 we managed to get a pump track and a beginner green trail built, like officially. And on that project we worked with a guy called Carl Bartlett, and he was the project manager for Seven Stains Trail Centres in Scotland. And he offered me some work up there in Scotland, so I did some work in Edinburgh and Glasgow, and from there started to work overseas, went to the States, and turned around a hobby into a full-time job, basically. Since 2014, I've been at Red Bull Rampage. So I was working on a bike park build just south of Beijing in China with a guy called Randy Spangler. Randy's kind of like a bit of a hero of mine from back in the day. He was like one of the first free ride dudes I really saw. I was like, wow, this guy's cool. Anyway, Randy's the head judge and setup builder for Red Bull Rampage. So he suggested I go along and help out on the setup. So I was like, yeah, sweet. Went to Rampage. First thing I did was dig a hiking trail so we could carry the camera equipment to the top. I was like, oh man, I'm at Rampage and building a hiking trail, but whatever. And then at that event I met Andrea Lacondeghi, and he didn't have any diggers. I didn't have anybody to help him, so I volunteered my assistance, and then that was the year he managed to finally win at Rampage. So I love building for those guys though, because you do get to build some insane features and they're so good on the bike. It's awesome being here in Denmark, yeah, it's really...
It's the first time?
No, we've been working in Denmark for the last 4 or 5 years. We run the trail building school program for IMBA, which is the International Mountain Bike Association. So with IMBA Europe, we educate people how to build sustainable mountain bike trails. And all of those sustainable techniques we've been using to create this bike park here. For me, one of the most impressive places in Europe for volunteer trail builders. There's not many places that are as organised as here and have as many people willing to spend their time to go and build trail for everybody to use. I think it's super sick. And then what we want to do with this bike park is make somewhere for people who live here to come and ride bigger features that when you go away to the Alps or you go to Canada or to wherever, you're more comfortable to ride those kind of features, those sort of speeds, because there isn't anything like this right now here in Denmark. So it's about creating those progressive opportunities. And also imagine for the kids who live here, like you're 10, 12 years old, start riding that blue trail, the blue jump line, and when 15, 16, 17, you're into the black jumps, and then that's how we're going to get kids on World Cup podiums from here, you know?
Exactly. Backflipping all the way down.
Yeah, Fast Series.
Yeah. De har været i gang siden februar, var de nede og kigge på skoven første gang. Og så gået i gang her for 7 uger siden med at grave. Og det er voldsomt imponerende, hvad de har fået lavet på 7 uger. Der er så meget pladser, det er kæmpe stort det hele. Kæmpe gaps og kæmpe rollers, og bermsene er gigantiske, og det er bare fuldstændig velshapet. Det er ikke tight, det er ikke ulækkert, det er bare lækkert. dygtige, de drenge her. Det er der ingen tvivl om. Jeg glæder mig sgu til at prøve det. Det skal I andre også.